September 24, 1869. Wall Street crashed so hard that millionaires jumped out of windows. Yet exactly 156 years later, that same day turned into the biggest shopping orgy on planet Earth, where people get trampled for a discounted toaster. How did the worst financial disaster in American history become the craziest global shopping holiday that now makes over $1 trillion in a single weekend? Stay until the end because number 7 will make your jaw drop. In the next 30 minutes, you'll discover the 8 insane turning points that transformed pure financial panic into the biggest retail war zone on Earth. The secret police term that accidentally named it Black Friday, the forgotten Philadelphia chaos of 1961, the online revolution that made billions overnight, and the dark psychological tricks stores still use to make you spend like crazy. Let's start from the very first crash. Imagine this. It's 4 a.m. The air is freezing. Thousands of people are charging toward a single door like it's the last helicopter out of a war zone, all for a $200 TV. This is Black Friday today. But what if I told you this chaotic tradition didn't start with discounts? It started with the Wall Street crash that almost destroyed America. Stay until the end because the real origin of Black Friday is darker and far more insane than you've ever been told. September 24, 1869. Two men, Jay Gould and Jim Fisk, tried to corner the entire U.S. gold market. When their scheme collapsed, gold prices plummeted 20% in a single day. Wall Street turned into a bloodbath. Newspapers called it Black Friday, the first time the phrase was ever used. This wasn't about shopping, it was financial Armageddon. Fast forward nearly a century. Philadelphia, the day after Thanksgiving. The Army-Navy football game brought 100,000 fans into the city. Shops stayed open late. Traffic was apocalyptic. Cops worked double shifts and hated it. They started calling the nightmare day Black Friday. Retailers hated the name. Black Friday sounded evil. They tried to rebrand it Big Friday. It failed spectacularly. Then came the genius spin. Accountants said stores operate in the red all year, but the day after Thanksgiving pushes them into the black. Suddenly, Black Friday wasn't a curse, it was salvation. By the 1980s, retailers leaned in. They invented doorbuster deals, so cheap they literally had to lock the doors until 5 a.m. People started camping overnight. The monster was awake. Stores said, "Why wait?" Target opened at 9 p.m. on Thanksgiving, then 6 p.m., then 5 p.m. Employees revolted. Petitions got millions of signatures. It didn't matter. Then it got ugly. 2008, a Walmart worker trampled to death in Long Island. 2011, a woman pepper sprays 20 people for an Axe box. Black Friday was now making international headlines for all the wrong reasons. In 2005, online retailers fought back and invented Cyber Monday. Suddenly, you could get the same deals in your pajamas. The battlefield went digital. Lines wrapped around buildings for days. YouTubers filmed fights over TVs. News helicopters circled stores like war zones. Black Friday became reality TV. Then Amazon dropped Black Friday deals for an entire month. Why freeze in line when Prime delivers in 2 days? Brick-and-mortar stores panicked. 2020 to 2022, pandemics and supply chain chaos. Stores closed on Thanksgiving for the first time in decades. Analysts declared in-store Black Friday dead. They were wrong. People came back harder than ever. But now it's different. 2-week sales, online plus in-store hybrids, TikTok driving flash mobs to stores. Black Friday didn't die. It evolved. Today, Black Friday is celebrated in over 100 countries that never even had Thanksgiving. China's Singles Day now crushes it in sales. The American export became a global religion. 2024, Americans spent $9.8 billion online in 24 hours. 200 million shoppers, 1 in 3 returned their purchases. We buy because we're told to. Scarcity, FOMO. Red signs trigger panic buying in our lizard brain. Stores know this. They engineer chaos on purpose. Behind every deal is a warehouse worker who hasn't seen daylight in weeks. Injuries spike 30% during Black Friday season. The human cost is hidden in plain sight. AI price tracking, drone delivery on the same day, virtual reality shopping in the metaverse. What's next? Will Black Friday swallow Christmas or destroy itself? So here we are, a term born from a 19th century financial crash, now a global frenzy that generates billions in hours. Is Black Friday the ultimate triumph of capitalism or its most ridiculous circus? From gold crashes to pepper spray brawls, one day changed everything. What's the craziest Black Friday story you've ever seen? Drop it in the comments. Smash subscribe if you want the wild history behind Christmas shopping next. See you in the chaos!